morning, everyone. Today we are going to be working on my open ski mask pattern. I will not be using these colors in this picture here, but I will be using mustard, white, black, and a baby pink, with the mustard color being my main color. So you will need your scissors, sew needle, and a 5.50 millimeter hook. So we will begin with the mustard yarn, and we are going to do a slip knot. And we're going to chain 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, we have our chain of 60. We are going to make sure your chain is not twisted. And then we're going to slip stitch into the beginning stitch. We're going to do a slip stitch into that beginning stitch. So we slip stitch it into a circle. We're going to chain 1 now. Chain 1, and we're going to double crochet in that same stitch. And go all the way around with a double crochet, and you should have 60 stitches, no more than 60. Okay, so we're going to go around this whole chain with a double crochet. That's 2. And you can do it in the back bumps if you decide to, but I'm going to do mine in the stitch, not the back bump. Okay, so we have 3, and we are counting the chain, the first one as when you chain your one, that's just, we are counting that as the first double crochet. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I want to do this slow. I don't want to go fast. That was 9, and this one is 10. Now 11. 12. I wish I could, my camera won't go no lower. It would be nice if I can get it to go lower. Okay, I think that's 15, but let's count to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. This is 15. 16. 17. Because I really want you to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see it down here because it's too small. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Some yarn over here. So we're on 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm gonna do this so y'all can see it. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39. This yarn is really got some spots on here where it's really spacey. Remember, you should have 60 when you're done. 60 double crochets when you get to the end, and you're just going to slip stitch into that beginning double crochet. Okay, this is our last half double crochet. Now I'm gonna count them so to make sure we got 60. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So we have our 60 double crochets, and this is what you should be looking like. It's not twisted, it's all the same. And remember, you're in this very stretchy, so you're going to slip stitch into that first double crochet that you made, and then we're going to change colors when we slip stitch into this first double crochet. So slip stitch, go all the way through your slip stitch. Now what you're going to do is wrap your hook, go through that same stitch, pull up, go through 2 of those stitches. You have 2 left on your hook. Then you're going to get your next color that you work with. Mine is going to be white, and I'm going to, some people put theirs on the hook before they before they put their yarn through, but no, I do mine this way. I don't know how to explain the way they do theirs, but you got your yarn, you put it over your hook, you grab hold to it, and then you just pull through those 2 loops that you have on your hook. Okay, just hold on to this through the back, wrap your hook, and you're going to start your double crochet in the second chain. You're going to double crochet because you're starting with your white. Okay, you have your white, and then what you're going to do is drop the white behind here. Wrong. Don't do a full double crochet. You do a halfway and you leave 2 on your hook. My bad. Then you grab your main color, which mine is the mustard. Wrap your hook and you pull through those 2 white. Okay, and you make sure it's tight, but not too tight because you don't want it too tight. And do not carry your yarn through. That's not what we're here to do. So you go into your next double crochet, halfway through, drop your main color and pick up your next color that you're working with, which mine is white. Wrap your hook, pull through the 2. Okay, now you're going to go through the next double crochet and you're going to do the same thing. 2 on your hook, drop your white, pick up your main color, wrap your hook, pull through those 2. Now you're going to go through the hook with your main color through that next double crochet, pull up, go through 2 and leave 2. Drop your main color and pick up your white color. Wrap around your hook, pull through the 2 main colors. Double crochet with the white that or your color that you're working with. I'm working with white. 2 on your hook, drop it, pick up your main color, wrap your hook, pull through them 2. That's what you're going to do around this whole circle. When you get back to the beginning, right here, this is going to be your last double crochet. You're going to slip stitch into the beginning double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish. And that's why I couldn't do the pattern with this. It would have been difficult to write it out because I wouldn't have been able to write it where people could understand it. So I just figured I'll do a tutorial so that everybody can see how it's done. Drop this white. And yep, the colors might get a little bit tangled, but when I'm at my house, my colors don't get tangled because I have my yarn separated better. But since I'm not at home, I have to use what I got. Our house flooded, and we are out of our house for about a couple of months. We'll be out of our house, and I have to work with what I got where I'm at. So bear with me, please. Okay. And I'll try not to get the yarns tangled, but bear with me. Okay. Let me just put this right here. This is my main color. All right, now I can keep them better separated. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this one again. Okay. Okay. Just over here. I don't know if this is something for like a beginner, but a beginner can do it if they sit down and watch the video. If they watch the video more than once to see how it's done, I believe that a beginner can work this out. And remember, you should always have 60 because there's no increasing and there's no decreasing. It's real simple. Once you get the hang of it, it's real simple. This stitch is not something that I picked up off of YouTube. This is a stitch that I've been doing it for a long time. So Okay, we are coming up to the last of it. All right, that's our last double crochet. So we're going to count them and make sure we have 60. Just move this black from getting in the way. Okay, so we'll count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, we have our 60 double crochets. Now, we're going to slip stitch to the beginning double crochet. And of course, we're going to cut that white because we're not using it no more right now. But cut it where you have enough to weave it in. So let's slip stitch into our beginning double crochet, which is that the main color. That's what you slip and stitching into. Slip stitch. And this round is going to be 1 double crochet around the whole circle with your main color. So you're going to always do your first double crochet, which is your chain 1, and do a double crochet in the same stitch right there. And then you're going to go all the way around 60 double crochets with this main color. Cut your white. Make sure you have enough of yarn to weave the ends in. And you just put that to the side. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of weaving to do, but you know, it's okay. If you like what you're doing, it's okay. So we did our first double crochet. Our second double crochet is going to be right next door. And just go all the way around, and you make sure you have 60 double crochets. This is your main color that you're working with now. Once I figure this thing out on how to zoom it in, because I'm working off of my phone, and it says you can't zoom in on a front, on the front camera, which I think on my my Apple phone I can zoom in on the front camera when you videoing. And I know somehow it can be done on this one too, because I've done it before. Some kind of way to zoom in. And I'm going to check it out, because I'm going to pause and see if I can get it to go a little bit zoomed in. And that's looking good already. Okay, our last stitch is going to be on your whatever color you chose to use for that second color. That's going to be our last double crochet. Then we're going to slip stitch into the beginning double crochet, and then we're going to change to whatever color you're using, the next color, which mine will be the black. I'm going to change to the black, and you remember we slip stitch into the first double crochet, slip stitch, chain one, wrap your hook, and go into the same space, only halfway through. Halfway through. Then we're going to pick up our black, leave enough space, enough yarn for you to weave it in. And we're going to pull it through those two main colors, two on the hook on your main color. And we're going to go to that next double crochet here, and we're going to put our black or whatever color you're using halfway, drop your black, pick up your main, and go through. And see how that's loose right there? You just take your okay, where are we at? Pull it. No, let me fix that. I don't like that loose. It's too loose. I thought I could pull it, but anyway, let's do that again. Take that out and go through again and try it again. I don't like mine to be too loose because it can have a tendency to be loose when you do that beginning one. Okay, there you go. Now you go through it halfway, drop your black, get that out the way, and pull your main color up, go through the two, okay? Wrap again, go through the next double crochet halfway, drop your main color, pick up your black, okay? And do the same thing with the next double crochet. Drop your black, pick up your main color, and then go through your next double crochet halfway, put your main color down, pick up your next color you're working with, and go through. And you're going to do that all the way around till you get to the beginning to slip stitch at the beginning double crochet. And see how I just moved my main color. I moved it to the left of me so that way it won't get tangled, and keep all my other colors to the right of me. Oh, and please, if you guys like the video, if you think I've done a good job on a video, please like, follow, subscribe. It would be real nice. All right, we're coming up to the end, the last 3 double crochets. So that's off 1 right there. Then we got 2. And we have 3. And that is our 60th double crochet. Remember, no more than 60. If you have, okay, slip stitch into the first double crochet. If you have more than 60 stitches, you've done something wrong. And this is what we should be looking like. Okay? So now we're going to stay with this color because it's our main color. And the main color is after every added color. So you're going to chain 1 and double crochet in the same stitch and go all the way around and slip stitch to make it to your next color. Okay, I'm chaining 1 and my double crochet. With my main color, I'm going all the way around with double crochets. And that's the only stitch that we're using besides the front and back post double crochet. I wish I had my mannequin head here, but she's at home. One of them got damaged in the flood, but I do have others. But my favorite one got damaged in the flood that we had on December 23rd. So I will have to replace her because she was my favorite. Remember, 60 double crochets. Okay, we're coming up to the last double crochet. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch in the beginning, double crochet, and then we're going to change colors. Whatever color you want to change, so you can use one change of color, or you can use two, or you can use three, however many you want to use. That's what you can use, but I'm going to use the main color, the white and the black and the pink. So 4 colors. Slip stitch, and remember we're going to cut that other yarn off, the added yarn. We're not going to leave the added yarn on. Like I said, you will have to weave ends in, and if you want to stop at every row and weave those ends in, do so. It'll save you time at the end. Okay, chain 1 always, and this, put 1 double crochet halfway through in that same space, halfway. Now we're going to add the next color. See that? I'm going to do the pink, which that's the next color, the pink. Oh, and by the way, these are my favorite scissors. Aren't they cute? My favorite scissors. They are purple. Okay, again, leave enough for yarn to weave in when you're, at the end of all, so you can have enough to stitch in. Okay, so we're going to add this on. Okay, same way you did from any other round. Wrap your yarn, go through the next double crochet, right next door, halfway through, like we've been doing. Drop it, pick up your main yarn. Okay, now with your main yarn, go through the next double crochet, halfway through, drop it, pick up your next color. All right, and we're going to just do this all the way around like we've done in the previous rounds. It'll get very easy as you go along. It'll be a piece of cake. And that's my last color. I'm not going to add any more colors after this pink. We'll just go back to the white, and then the black, and then the pink. We'll keep going like that, which this row is only going to be 6 rows. And then let me see, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think we'll do another row, which would be the main color. And again, this is my own pattern that I made up. And I have a couple more that I'm going to do a tutorial on. They are all made the same except for the cowl part on your neck. Those are all made different. I've made all the cowl parts different. And this is just one of the ways that I've done it. And this one was like one of my most popular ones that I've posted on social media. This stitch here. Everybody loved this stitch. So, and because for me, the pattern thing would have been, you know, it just would have been for me to, I wouldn't have been able to explain it properly. So that's why tutorial was good for this. The only one that I really have the pattern for it that I'm gonna that I have shared with several ladies. I gifted to, oh, I did that wrong. See, I just tangled up my yarn because I put my main color over where the pink was at. I have gifted to 12 ladies because they were real interested in the pattern. So I chose 12 out of the group that the groups that I've posted this open ski mask in. And I did give 12 people. And on my crochet group, which is Gifted Hands Crochet and Looming group, I will post it in the comment section so that everybody will know. I do have a group. It is called Gifted Hands Crochet and Looming. Crochet, Knitting and Looming. It's not that big. I think I have 85 women in my group. And I think that's just due to me not being real active in my group for years. And always, you know, being in other groups and not my own group. So, but this is 2023 and I will be active in my own group as well as other groups. But my group will come first because that's just my group and I need to give attention to my group. Again, it is Gifted Hands Knitting and Looming group. If you always keep your main color to the right when you finish, when you drop your yarn, you won't have a problem with it tangling. Like I just accidentally pulled it over to the right and that's why I got this little tangle going on, but it'll be okay because after we done this row, when I cut my pink yarn, it'll be back on its side, on its left side. And we are coming up to the last 4 double crochets, and then we'll repeat what we have done. Slip stitch into the beginning crochet, into the beginning double crochet, and stay with the main color for that next row. And that would be our last row, and then we'll move on to what we do next after that. Okay, this is it, the last right, to our main color. And now slip stitch in the beginning, double crochet right there. That's at our main color, chain one. Okay, fasten this off and make sure you leave enough of yarn to weave that in. Okay, so this is how we looking. This is how we looking. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna go one more, which is the main color. And if you want to keep on going with yours, mine's is gonna cover the whole forehead, part. So that's what this is gonna cover, the whole forehead. Okay, our main color, already chained one, and we're going to go into the same space, double crochet all the way around, 60 double crochet, no increases, no decreases. And this project is a one-day project, so it depends on you. You can get it done in one day. You don't have to work on it for like a full 4 or 5 hours. You can break it down into segments where you do an hour and a half, take a break and go do whatever you got to do, clean up, cook, whatever, take care of your babies, come back and do another hour, hour and a half, put it down, do what you got to do, go run the errands to the store, pick the babies up from school, whatever you got to do. You can pick it back up, or you can pick it up before you go to bed, or whatever, but it's a one-day project. Okay, that's our last double crochet. Now we are going to slip stitch into the beginning double crochet. All right, and this is what we have. Let's move that on out the way. This is what we have. That is what we have, and that is 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows. Now we are going to split that thing in half. We are going to do 16 double crochet, right? And then we're going to start a back loop. First, it'll be a front post double crochet for 28 um 28 back and front loops, and then we'll do the last 16 into double crochets and slip stitch, and that'll be 60 stitches. So let's do it. We are going to chain one, alright, chain one, double crochet in the same space halfway through, and we're going to pick up our color that you started with from beginning. Mine's is white, so I'm going to add my white in. Smooth all this over. Make sure you leave enough of string to weave your end in. Pull it through the two main color here. Now we're going to double crochet right next door, halfway. Drop your yarn to the right and pick up your main color. Now in your next double crochet, put another double crochet there, halfway. Drop your main color and pick up your add-in color. Okay, one double crochet right next door, halfway. Put it to the right, pick up your main color, pull through. Okay, remember we're only doing 16. We are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, this is 16 right here. Half do it, halfway, just like we do it. Put it to the left, to the right. Pull through your main color. Okay, so this is the important part. We are going to count out 28 not count out, we're going to, I'm sorry, we're going to do 28 back and front post. Okay, so this is going to be our first front post here. So you wrap your hook, and we're going to do it just like you wrapping it front ways. So let me show you again, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with this. See, right here, put it behind, pull your hook up, pull through. Okay, that's your first front post double crochet. drop it, pick up your add-in color, wrap it. You're going to do your back post now. Here, back post. So you're going to put it in front and go back. Okay? Pull through and up. That's your back post. Okay? And pull through. Okay? So now we're going to do a front post. So you're going to keep on going for 28 stitches. Okay? 28. And this is what I do, which I should have spoke on that. You don't have to, but you can count your 28 stitches out, put a stitch marker in there, and take it from there. Which I do mine, I'll show you. You can almost feel when you get to the 28th one, because you'll look at it and you'll be like, okay, looks like I'm almost to where I need to be. So you look at this and you see you still got ways to go. So you know you're not at 28 yet, because you know you still got ways to go. Okay, let's see where we are right now. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. All right. Now we're going to go double crochet. right next door, the next double crochet. So there's one, only halfway. That's one, two, three, this is four, this is five, this is six, this is seven, this is eight, this is nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, that does it. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch into our beginning double crochet. Okay, and we're going to stay with the main color, and we're going to clip the added color, and make sure you clip it to where you have enough of yarn to weave in. Chain one. Okay, go into the same space with a double crochet, and this is the main color going all the way around for 16 stitches. So that's our first double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? All the way through. Now we're going to chain 28. Chain 28, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now we're going to skip 28. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so we have 28, and then the 29th double crochet, we're going to do a double crochet. So that is a main color. So we're going to do our double crochet right there in that 29th double crochet. Okay, so you can put a slip stitch there, or if you remember, that's fine. I just pull it up, and that way I know what stitch I'm going into. So wrap your hook and go into your 29th double crochet. and you're going to do a full double crochet. These are full double crochets here, right there. Okay, so that's counted as stitch 1, 2, you should have 16 left, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last stitch, 16. Okay, now, well, let's just slip stitch in the beginning, double crochet. Okay, and this is what we are looking like. That's the back and this is the front. You've got your piece here for your eyes. So this is what we're looking at. Okay, that's what we're looking at. Now we're going to switch, change colors, which mine will be black. We're working with my black yarn. I'm sorry, my white yarn. Jumping ahead of myself. Oh, no, I was right. My black yarn, because I did white already. I'll be working with my black yarn. So I was right. I'm not jumping ahead of myself. Okay. Chain 1 in the same space, double crochet. Okay. Now I'm going to get my black, and this stretches, so you don't have to worry about that because it stretches. Make sure you have enough of yarn to weave that in. So go through it all. Right next door, you're going to go into that double crochet. That's your second double crochet. Right next door. Okay, halfway through, move it over to the right. Pick up your main color, pull through. Okay. And when we get to, we're gonna go 16 double crochets. So we on 3. This is 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Now we're going to put 28 double crochets around this chain for the eyes. Okay, and you're going to keep switching the colors. You're going to put 28 around here. So this is one. This is two. This is three. This is four. This is five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. I don't like that one, it's too loose. So that's 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 10. 11. 12. 'Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. What's that one? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna count and make sure I have 28 double crochets in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. All right, so we have 16 double crochets left. And right next door, right there, next door, is where we're going to put our first of the 16. So that's 1. Drop your and pick up your add in. That's 2. Drop your add in, pick up your your main. So that's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. And that's got to be 14 because didn't. Okay, so that's our first one. So let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I did something wrong because I should have 16 and that is only 15. So let me make sure. It's 28. Oh, yep, I missed the stitch. It should have been right there. See, make sure when you move it over, make sure that's that first stitch right there. So let me take that out. That very first double crochet. Gotta watch that one because that is so easy to miss. Okay, so that very first crochet, double crochet, is right here, right there. So let's do this again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 16, last stitch. Okay, now we're going to slip stitch into that beginning double crochet, which is a main color. Slip stitch in there, fasten off, the add-in color. And this round is all main color. Okay, so let's see. This is what we're looking at. So this is the front. Okay. Back. Okay. All right. Now, and I usually weave my stitches in as I go, but since I'm doing a tutorial, I won't do that because it takes way too long. Okay, so I'm working with the main color. Chain one double crochet in the same space. And these are full double crochets because we are working with this one color all the way around. 16, we're doing 16 double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we have our 16 done. Now we're going across the eye part here. We're going to front post double crochet, okay? And that's going to be right here. The main color was first, so we're going to front post double crochet around that. So that's 1, front post double crochet, back post right next door double crochet, and this is 28 of these. That's 2, front post is 3, back post is 4, front post is 5, back post is 6, front post is 7, back post is 8, front post is 9, back post is 10, front post is 11, back post is 12, front post is 13, back post is 14, front post is 15, back post is 16, front post is 17, back post is 18, front post is 19, back post is 20, front post is 21, back post is 22, front post is 23, back post is 24, front post is 25, back post is 26, front post is 27, back post is 28. That's it, 28. And here is our beginning double crochet, which is the main color. That's where we're going to put our double crochet in for 16 around. Okay, so 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then on the added color. Okay, so that's our 16 slip stitch and our beginning double crochet. Okay, and this is what we should have. This is what we're looking like now. Okay, all right. So we will be moving on to our pink, which is the color I'm working with. Whatever color you're working with, that's what you'll be moving on to. I think it's looking pretty good. Make sure it's even, because that is, you know, it's all even because we know, because we did the proper amount of stitches. But that's what she looks like so far. Moving on to the pink. Okay. Chain 1, double crochet in the same space, halfway. We're going to add our pink in here. Let me just pull out enough of pink. Okay. Make sure you leave enough to weave your end in. I know this is the worst part. A lot of people don't like weaving ends in, but it don't bother me. Okay, so we have our first double crochet is with our main color. Now we're adding in our pink. That's going to be our second double crochet. Okay, halfway. Move it to the right. Pick up your main color. So move the tail out the way. Okay, all the way through. Now this is 3 with our main color. Move it out the way. Pick up your add-in. All right, and we're going to just do this all the way around. You should have 60 double crochet, no more, no less. No more back and front loop post. This is all double crochet. Okay, all double crochet. Okay, we're coming up to the eye part, and it's just double crochet all the way around. right, we're coming up on our last half double crochet. All right, now not half double crochet, our last double crochet. You can tell a half double crochet is one of my favorite stitches. Slip stitch in our beginning double crochet. Okay. All right, now this round is going to be the main color round. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Let's see if we can push those ends and out the way. See what we're working with. That's what we're looking like now. Okay. All right, now on to the main color, which is you're going to just double crochet all the way around until you get to the beginning. Then you want to slip stitch. Okay. All right, so let's finish that. Let's cut this off. Make sure you cut enough to weave in. Move that out the way. Now we're going to chain one double crochet in the same space, and all the way around. Each stitch we're visiting a neighbor. Okay. And you can pause this video at anytime you want to, when at your pace. You pause it, finish your row, start it back up, pause it, finish your row. Okay, 2 last double crochets, and then we're going to slip stitch into the beginning double crochet. Okay, our beginning double crochet is right here. We're going to slip stitch. Okay, it's your back, and this is our front. Okay, it's our front. Yeah. That's what we're looking like now. Okay, these are just the strings that we have to weave in. That's what you're seeing right there. That's all the string we have to weave in. Okay, so our next round is going to be with the white yarn. So we'll start the next row with the white. I'm gonna pause this video for a minute, get me a drink of water, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Okay, now we are going to add that white, yeah, white, black, pink. Yes, white. Okay, chain one, put a double crochet in the same space, halfway. Now we're going to add our white yarn and make sure you leave enough to weave your ends in. Okay. Right next door, going into that half double crochet, double crochet right next door, halfway through, put your yarn to the right and pick up your main color. Okay, and we're going to double crochet halfway all the way around to the beginning, and then we'll do a slip stitch and then on to the main color. After this tutorial, guys, I am going to watch me probably go to the gym first. Do a 45-minute workout, and then come back up to my room and watch a movie with my daughters. And eat some fruits. I have some strawberries, some grapes, and some cherries. Have some nice fresh fruit. I wish I had a blender in this room and I could make me a smoothie. Make me and my daughters a smoothie. So that's something I'm going to have to look into, is getting a blender for here. All my stuff is what was salvaged. It is in a storage unit while they fix up our house. So I thought about breaking this video up into 2 sections, but just figure I'm just gonna keep it going. An hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, you know. We'll see. Let's see how many. An hour and 49 minutes. Yeah, I might break it up. I don't know if anybody want to spend 2 hours on one video. I don't know, but After this row, I will break it up into a second video so that it's not too long. And because I didn't do, I think a lot of um, tutorials, they pause it and they do it and then they come back and, you know, to make the video shorter, which I'll try on my next one, my next tutorial on the other open ski mask that I have, that I want to post on my YouTube as well. I remember when tutorials was first done, really nobody was like editing and pausing and all that stuff. They would sit and have conversation with you while they're crocheting. But now, with this day and time, you know, the people are, just posting and not really interacting with their viewers. Okay. And when I get enough of subscribers, I will be able to do live tutorials. Until then, I will have to do them like this. Last double crochet. Okay. Slip stitch into our first double crochet, which is the main color. Slip stitch. Then with our main color, we're going to go all the way around, full double crochets. Okay. Cut off your added color. Oh, I said I was going to stop the video. It's an hour and 52 minutes and 57 seconds. So we're going to stop this, go into another tutorial for the second half, and I will see you back. Okay.